Tell me a little bit about the certificate and the brochure that you guys did for the Centennial.
Well, this brochure, just to back up a moment, we decided early on that the format of the organization would be a nonprofit corporation. We had no interest in trying to make a profit. We just wanted to put on a celebration for the community. But we thought that a corporation would be the safest vehicle for the people who were involved in it, so nobody got sued. So we went for a nonprofit corporation. A nonprofit corporation has members, not stockholders. But the members all get a vote, and just like a corporation. In order to sell those memberships, we put this brochure together probably in the winter of '66 or very early in '67 to sell memberships. Of course, it told what we were doing, and then inside we gave a list of the kinds of activities we were hoping to do. We didn't get them all done in the event, but we did many things. Set out the levels of membership. We had a individual member or a family membership or a business membership.
The individual was $2.
The individual.
The family was
Yeah, go ahead.
$5, and the patron was $10.
Right. And there was a committee of women. Sandy was one of them.
I was chairman.
Sandy, can you tell us a little bit about that?
She was chairman.
Yeah, we decided, had a great group of gals, and they were all gals. And we decided we were going to go door to door, which is, as you know, for many people, sales, particularly knocking on doors, is a difficult thing. But we divided up Mount Washington into little subgroups, and all of the gals, and in the brochure is a picture with all of their names, so you'll see that in there. And it was about a half a dozen of us, and we went knocking on doors. And we took a deep breath, and we were overwhelmed, because by that time, when we were knocking on doors, people were aware of the Centennial. Everybody was so very friendly. So all of our apprehension of going around cold calling worked out all right. And we sold quite a few memberships that way. And we have a complete list. There's a list in the brochure of all of our different members. And we also have a list in the notes of their addresses. And looking over that list, we also noticed that many kind people in Anderson Township also joined us. So we were, all of the gals were very, very pleased to be able to interact with the community.
And just parenthetically, I do want to say that this group of gals was an organization, as so many of the people who got involved in the Centennial, we did it, all the different organizations in the community got involved. This group was the Mount Washington Junior Women's Club, who they did other things too. It wasn't just
Right.
selling memberships, but they were active in other aspects of the community. But when we sold a membership, then a member got a certificate like this, which we had designed. It's sort of like a stock certificate. It shows that you are a member. It's like a stock certificate. It shows that you own a part of the company. Well, in effect, you own a part of the nonprofit corporation. But since it's a nonprofit corporation, you're not going to get anything for it.
But one of our selling points was, after the Centennial was over, and if we had any money left over, and if you were a member, you got to decide what we did with the leftover money.
that we did after it was all over. And we had a surplus. It wasn't a big surplus, but it was a surplus. We did not lose money. We held a meeting, and the decision was, as I recall, the decision was that that money was used to fund and start the Anderson Township Historical Society.